Hello.
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 Hi.
And welcome to Wyvern Watch, a D&D podcast. Play that title sequence.
Wait, 5, 4.
Welcome to Wyvern Watch.
That was-
I am your DM for the evening, George.
I am Ryan. I play Tonsil.
I'm Jacob. I play Adelhard.
I'm Mac. I play Zoodle Mac.
And boy howdy, do we have a good story to go to tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is, I think, our third day of adventure. This will be starting now hour 5. 5?
Should have said Big Mac.
Big
We
Mac.
just released hour 2.
Yeah, we're yeah. But,
Timeline for all of you.
Yeah.
so this is hour 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, welcome to hour 5 of Wyvern Watch. A new day of adventure for these happy boys. We just got some McDonald's. How was that?
I enjoyed my McDonald's.
Very shaky.
I can't fucking count at that McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right. They messed their order up pretty bad, didn't they?
Yeah.
Instead of 230 fries, they gave us
Instead of
200.
40 nuggets, they gave us 30, and then they also didn't give us a fry. So they've lost my business.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this may be the last time that you ever catch any of us at the McDonald's. It is going on our list of restaurants.
We have been to.
Yes.
All right. If there's any pressing matters that the players have, I implore them to bring it up now before we start our adventure in the land of fantasy. Any topical events we want to speak of?
My mom sent me a care package with the shorts that I'm currently wearing and a bunch of cookies.
Oh, that's nice of
That's
her.
nice.
I enjoy my mom. Thanks, Mom. I hope you're not listening, honestly.
Thank you for the shorts and cookies. We actually have the cookie platter here. They're delicious. I love them.
They're white chocolate macadamia nuts.
Oh, those are the best.
Those are, to be honest, those.
I'm allergic.
Oh no!
You told me.
Well, now the cookies perform the dual purpose of
Killing.
being delicious and killing Mac.
That's all you would ever want.
Honestly.
Cookie.
But yeah, the shorts, they're not like your typical shorts. They're actually board shorts.
Really?
Phantoms. They're Hurley Phantoms.
Ah,
They're good for both inside and outside of water. You've seen me wearing these the entire day. Thought they were just normal shorts.
I did. I didn't know.
Yeah, I could go swimming at any time.
But unlike me, I'm wearing
Wow.
sweatpants. If I were to go in a body of water, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
I'd be quite literally up Schitt's Creek.
Literally.
You make it Shit Creek.
So updates on the battle station. We've now introduced a felt pad
Yes.
in the middle of our game. So this is what dice sound like in the hand and on the mat. It's not much better, to be honest. But us here at Wyvern Watch, learning every session. So y'all just wait until the last episode. It's going to be a real recording studio.
Yeah. We're gonna turn this entire house into a real recording studio. We're
Yeah.
gonna have this guy, this like New Yorker kind of guy in a room behind a glass wall, and he's gonna sometimes chime in and say something.
He's going to be really sweaty. He's going to be balding. He's going to have a button up, but only button like the bottom 5,
All right.
so we can see his chest.
He's gonna go in and be like, "Hey, yo, if you don't mind me interjecting," and then he's not gonna give us like a pause to actually answer. Like, "Yeah, we do mind that we're in the middle of something." But he's gonna say like some anecdote about like his cousin, and we're gonna like kind of go like, "Yeah."
My cousin Ronnie, he plays this game a couple times.
Yeah.
He don't play it like you do, you know?
He plays, what do the kids play? 5th edition?
Yeah.
I think that's better. Why don't you guys try doing the 5th edition?
Yeah, he always plays it. He plays this elven archer. Yeah, he was always kind of the family fairy, you know. It's like, all right, Tony, we're gonna have to come back to you on that one. But after this commercial break, Apple has 10 audiobooks. Each listen to them in the car.
All right, welcome back to Wyvern Watch. That's been our off-topic segment of the podcast, and now I think we shall be getting onto the thing you supposedly came here for. Why are you here? Don't know. But we'll be getting back to the campaign now. I don't remember what happened last time. Does anyone else remember what happened? Who would like to volunteer to catch everyone up to speed?
There were some kobolds, and we got our campsite wrecked by these kobolds, and we also spotted a big kobold wearing a paper hat constructed of what could be none other than the page of the journal we are currently searching for. So that makes things real exciting.
I was about to sneeze.
Oh,
I got really close.
Contained it.
So
I've gotten really good at that.
you guys had a little trip through a magic bookshelf, ended up in the human town of Iorst, I-O-R-S-T. Met a couple dudes. This one co-owner of the inn was super friendly to you guys and boarded you for the night. And you made good friends with him. That was
Nyquist.
No.
No?
Nyquist was the guy that was mean to us.
Oh, Nyquist was the E.
Raymore.
Raymore. I knew it was Ray something.
Yeah. Ray
Everybody loves Raymore.
Yeah. But yes, you made brief friends with him, so you've got kind of somebody you could talk to in the town.
What did I do?
Tonto, you went to the pawn store.
Yes.
Did you make a deal with this man?
Hold on, let me check my inventory. I can't remember.
Do you remember that man's name?
You got the mystery box.
I got the mystery box.
That's right. The mystery
fucking
box.
Oh, God.
Nice shot.
Oh, that was...
Did strike a deal.
You did straight. Do you remember that guy's name?
Not at all.
Turner?
Turnagrin.
I love that name.
Oh, that's a good name.
But yes, then you camped outside town, hoping to catch this mystery creature at the time. But I think you guys knew the kobolds.
Yeah.
Found them, killed a few, they raided your camp, spotted him. And were you guys currently at that ruined campsite when we left?
Yeah, I think we were sleeping there.
Is that unanimous?
Yeah.
I think I was trying to sleep in a tree.
Okay.
Yeah, we slept in the trees.
And then I tried to do while Adelhard was
Oh, that's
sleeping,
right, yeah.
Zulmak influenced Tontal to use a stick instead of stealing an arrow to test out the nice shot bow.
And like the legends foretold.
Oh, we decided to follow them once they were retreating in the morning.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So,
back to the lair.
at a...
Internal monologue note, Tontal is depressed.
Tontal has contracted self-doubt.
So, that's where we will jump into the story. Post Tontal shooting an arrow and getting depression. Post you guys sleeping, and pre you guys waking up in the morning, or rather right before, as the sounds of a band of kobolds, you assume, are passing by on the street.
Thought it was a different band. That was sad.
Do I recognize anyone as the Riddle Master?
And the band of kobolds.
Oh. I spaced out.
The ruckus of many tiny feet, clanking spears and shields, and the unintelligible gibberish of whatever this kobold language is passing you guys now as you're shortly off the trail in your trees.
Yes, we guess we should follow behind it, shouldn't we?
Yep. Let's go.
Wow, it's like we. We almost did this.
Oh,
compared to the realm.
Balls, man! None of this happened. Shit!
We didn't even step through the portal.
We're still on the other side.
We're in the real world.
We're in the.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's,
There's 2 light bulbs instead of the one.
Should I just turn off this recording and restart it?
No.
I think we just got to power through it. And we got to go to the realm fantasy right now.
All right.
There's any more
Right
viewers.
now.
All right, everybody, join hands.
All right.
All right,
Make it audible.
Hands are joined. Hand of joined. Hand of joined. Ladies and gentlemen, all right. Do you feel the power of the energy running through you? Come with me as we leave this mortal realm behind and enter our souls into the realm of fantasy. awaken in your respective tree branches. All you guys have made a tiny nest for yourselves, like squirrels up in the crown of a tree. The clanking of spears, of shields, and other metal objects like fucking, you know, what they put beer in. Tankards. There we go. Tankards.
Shh, they're gonna hear you.
And a traveling kobold band is passing the trail that you are.
Guys, I think that's the kobolds. It looks like they're retreating.
Yep.
That would make sense.
How scared it was?
I see it.
It
was scared. Oh. Now let me get.
Oh, Sargast his own people. My grandson. Okay, I'm in character voice now.
What? What happened to Tom?
Yeah, that's the depression speaking.
I'm slowly developing depression.
Yeah, bipolar.
Facade is cracking.
It's
always the happiest one.
Yeah, he's coming to realization that life isn't so good.
It's like, oh Lord.
Coming from his only, like, parental figure being murdered and living on the streets, he only now realizes life's not that great. Yeah. Feel bad. Anyway, we're in the realm of fantasy. Anything said will be across trees and the possibility for a stranger to hear you.
I'm going to climb down from my tree.
Okay. You guys probably weren't too high. You could descend without any extreme agility checks.
Yeah, I wouldn't climb up too high in a tree and then not be able to get back down. Personally.
Well, I mean, you can always get back down.
No, it was only me that was in the tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then why'd you guys go with it?
I didn't. I just told you.
Well, I didn't know.
Neither did I. I mean, I took.
You know what? You're right. Now I do remember.
It was only me.
Okay.
Collecting up the scraps of my ruined
Yeah,
bed.
you made a small nest.
Small nests. You know, kind of gathered some leafy materials.
Regardless, you all three are on the floor, standing strong, and in the middle of your former campsite.
Guys, maybe we should sneak behind the kobolds.
That would be a good idea.
Shh, quiet, they might hear you.
That would be a good idea.
I agree.
I agree. Shh, quiet, they might hear you.
Can you say anything else?
Let's follow the kobolds.
Tonsil has now become a soundboard.
Yeah. Is there any way you guys would like to approach this? Let's say your campsite is south, 20 feet at most of the trail.
Shit.
There's a lot of boys.
Yeah.
But the town is to the west of you. Trail runs from that west to east, and then you're south.
We're south of the trail.
Yes.
Tonsil.
Yes.
We'll let you go first, and we'll follow.
Wait,
after
what
you.
side do you think west is on?
Left.
That's right. Because it spells we.
Wait, really?
That's how I remember it.
We? Like
I just remembered
like
it because it's
like the Nintendo?
ominous. I remembered it.
That's great.
It's its own.
That's amazing. Wow.
It's not amazing, actually.
Which way does the S point?
You're so angry at me.
Because nobody fucking cares, Mac!
Okay. You seem offended.
Because what was the point of saying that?
We were all sharing how we remembered how.
No, we weren't!
You were and I was, that's 50%. That's enough to become president.
Pseudo-Mac for president.
So I mean, like they're not like at 45 degrees, right? It's all up and down and left and right.
Correct.
I was just checking.
Or,
I was just checking.
okay.
We're south. West to east.
This is the worst hour.
This is terrible! What the fuck?
So they're heading to the right.
Alright, so which one makes the L?
Shut up.
West.
West?
You're just fucking with us now, boy.
Look, I'm taking off.
But
I'm
W
taking off
doesn't
the
make an
veil.
L.
I'm taking back the curtains, everybody. This isn't gonna be a fun one. This isn't. You're not gonna have a good time. This isn't funny. We're not gonna have any fun.
Not with that attitude.
We're all sick and tired of doing this podcast. We've been doing it for too long. Just every week in and out. You're drained. It's your fault. this is your fault. You're doing this. Our fans.
Honestly, I think it's because half of us consumed 40 chicken McNuggets before this, and the other half is well on his way. Because he also had not a Big Mac, right?
No, I had 2 double cheeseburgers, a large fry.
Yeah.
And like 5 nuggets.
You're working on that 20 piece. 40 piece. No, I had
20.
20, yeah.
I only had 20.
I only had 22. Oh boy.
Oof.
I could not eat 40. I could eat 40. But I would not want to eat 40. Regardless, that, it's making me sluggish. And then our last guy is just sick.
Yeah. Do you think they put something in the nuggets?
No. I think they just put the usual. I think that McDonald's chicken meat is in the nuggets. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
We all felt bad that you were the only one that was sick, so we decided to all get sick too. We ate a bunch of chicken nuggets.
Fair enough.
So, listeners, if you'd like, you can skip ahead to hour 6, right?
Yeah.
Hour 6 will still be tonight.
I'll tell you what's going to happen this episode. We're going to follow the kobolds.
Yeah,
It'll take us an hour.
That's about all that will happen. Anyway.
All right, that's the hour. Good job, guys.
Good job. Good hustle.
Hour 5. Skip this one.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to, whenever recommend,
it's going to be hour 5.
We're going to have, after we have a lot of episodes, it's going to be the list of how to listen. Star Wars has what ones you're supposed to watch in which order.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yes. I think meant for our thing. No, our thing is going to be
That
hour 4, and then it's to be continued. Because 1 through 3, you can skip. 4, you got to listen to because it's quality. This one's 5, and it's not shaping up too good.
6.
6 might be the money. This might be all our bullshit we got to get out of the way.
Yeah.
But we should start renaming these episodes to, the pre-show and then the show. So, 3 would be pre-show, 4 would be show. This is 5, it's the pre-show, and then 6 would be the show. Welcome back to the Realm of Fantasy. This has been the short intermission for commercials, and so you guys can get yourself a nice cold Pepsi while you're waiting on the podcast to resume. When you last left off, the crew just woke up in their camp, and they're standing there thinking hey, there's our ticket out of here. But now they're role-playing on how this will happen. And hopefully they won't be too loud, otherwise somebody might know they're there.
Hey guys, maybe because, I'm the one who can, move silently, maybe I should be, the primary follower.
You should go first, and we'll follow. That's literally what I said.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good idea.
Thank you.
Am I accidentally doing your voice?
It was my idea.
Good idea, Tonsil. Adelhard.
Yeah.
He should congratulate himself.
Tonsil looks up, does the L on the chin, smiling, looking up to the sky, I'm the best.
Oh yeah.
It's only a coping mechanism.
Clock.
For Tonsil's underlying depression.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have Tonto following the band within sight, and then Judel and Adelhard
Following Tonto within sight.
Okay. What's the idea here? Why would you do that?
Because he's quiet, and we're not. And Judel likes to fucking step on twigs and scare things.
It's true.
I don't enjoy it, but I had to do it.
Okay, so I'm going to say to get back on the trail of these kobolds, to hide in the bushes until they've all passed, and then to follow them at a safe distance. Tonsil, just give me a singular move silently check.
Pass.
You passed. That is good for you, because when you approach and kind of crawl through the underbrush to get a peek at the trail where the kobolds are, it is a sea of red, dark reds and browns, their skin colors, just swarming with these pointy spears sticking up out of the crowds, and just all pushing outwards through the town, or rather from the town. The sound is very loud as you sit there, so even if you did step on a twig, it would be difficult for anyone to hear you, maybe a few stragglers, as the crowd is now starting to move into the sunrise, and they are now just barely within sight.
Make sure I know where they're going.
They seem to be sticking to the trail for now. The west-east trail.
You say that they slowed down and stopped, or
No.
I just want to keep following them. I guess.
Well, at the moment, you're still on the sidelines. You haven't actually gone on the trail yet. So
I guess I didn't know that I was on the
your
side.
friends are currently still in the forest, as because they couldn't move silently, they did not approach the trail.
Okay. I would like to know. Hop onto the trail.
Okay.
Stay low.
I guess for time's and simplicity's sake, you two see Tonto hop on to the trail.
And then we decide to follow.
Okay.
But far behind.
Then you signal to your teammates.
I'm not a team player. These motherfuckers have like knocked me out like twice. I think.
What?
At least once.
Well,
So I'm gonna let them go off of their intuition that I'm hopping on the trail.
Okay.
But they can also hop on the trail if they would like.
So
He's
you.
supposed to signal to us or something.
I don't see why you would need to. It's not
Whatever,
that.
let's just go on the trail with him.
It's not that difficult to
I'm not
figure
gonna
out.
complain. I'm not gonna
We
complain.
need to follow him.
I don't care.
He's following them. We follow him.
Let's
It's
go.
not. It's not a hard topic.
Whatever. I don't. It just. I thought it was weird. I thought it was. It's
Why
fine.
would? Why would he? What would
It's
he signal?
fine though. I'm going.
We didn't set up a signal.
We're going.
We're going.
We're going.
We're going.
God.
Tonto is on the trail, heading or following silently and just out of their eyesight. Shooting at a hard, you wait a moment before following him on the trail, and you've got him still in your eyesight, pretty close, but far enough that any twigs snapped underfoot would not be heard by the horde of small creatures in front of Tonto. So this is just about daybreak. The sun is peeking over the horizon as you guys begin your trail trek. They probably left town right before then, you'd say right before the sun got out, the moon's setting, and they decide to scurry out of there under the guise of the moon. But from that offshoot point where you followed them on the trail, it goes for a couple hundred feet before you see Tonto, the crowd abruptly make a left turn and begin heading north.
Seeing this and knowing that the left turn might throw them off, I want to look back, hope to see my friends on the trail.
The land is flat enough that you do see there are two bobbing heads following you.
I wave my hands above my head to gain their attention.
Jude and Adelhard, you see Tonto turn 180 and start waving his hand.
wave back politely.
I point very distinctly to the north.
I look to the north.
Every kind of like following.
I point to myself and I point back north.
I look to the north.
Is he going north?
I want to make my left turn.
Okay. You see Tonto turn the direction he's pointing and begin walking into the forest.
I think we should follow him.
Okay, look, I
As we have
appreciate
been doing.
signaling that time, but couldn't we have just seen him turn that way?
Do you want him to signal to us or not?
I'm
I'm
just
getting
saying.
mixed messages here.
Well, it's not. It's about what to signal. It's not if he does. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What does that
It
even
doesn't-
mean?
Let's just go. Let's go.
What-
I don't
what-
care.
what
I
to
don't
signal?
care. Let's go. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm not mad. It's just I don't know. Just I guess making conversation or something.
Oh, okay.
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 Whatever. God.
We turned left. We're going north.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, you're turning left right now?
No.
Now
He turned left. We're going to be going north.
Yes.
we'll just.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you can't talk to us in character? We're talking in character. You can't
I know.
speak to us.
Oh, you told me you turned left. I'm like, right now?
I said
On the trail?
I said character.
Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't sound like it.
I'm sorry, I'm
Looks
sick,
like
so my
you
voice is
broke
deep.
into the
Would you like some more NyQuil?
Did you give him the NyQuil?
No, I didn't.
we
I
have
don't
more.
think overdosing on NyQuil is a good idea.
It might be. I think it's actually Dayquil we have.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Hey, that's not the same medicine. That means I could take
That's
more.
true.
He'll just be Quill.
Quill.
I'll just be Omniquil.
Quill.
Everybody knows if you mix Day and NyQuil, you just get Quill.
Get that one song by Kid Cudi.
All right.
Day and night.
Double the strength.
Quill.
Quill.
Half the.
All right. Easy said and done. You guys turn left where Tonsil did.
More easily done than
And you're
said.
tracking now. The crowd of Inklings have trampled this bush or this underbrush down quite thoroughly. Small trees have been felled, and bushes have been either torn up or just flattened to an inch in thickness.
Are there Are the kobolds like graffitiing the trees and everything while they run through, or no?
Here and there, not as thoroughly and frequent as the town. Seems to be more of a, if you've got time to kill, do so. But they walk in with a purpose as they head north, still north, through this well-defined kobold trail. Because of their stature, any higher leaves and branches that are hanging down from taller trees are still existing. They're still there. So those are ones you have to push aside and make your own trail, make your own tunnel. But not soon after that left turn, the padded down trail begins to turn into, or rather gives way to just dirt and then eventual gravel. And the forest overhead, the canopy, starts to become sparse and break. And you find it wise to stop when you start seeing the kobold mass walk out of this forest layer and surface, I suppose, into this small kind of shanty town in between two small mountains. Standing, or rather crouching, at your tactical position off the trail, you see the ground is kind of a coarse stone and gravel, black and dark gray, and the buildings here, the abodes, the protection from the elements that the kobolds have constructed here are all very ramshackle. They seem to be just like slivers of wood leaned up against each other or against the mountainside, maybe against a natural tree. There is very little in terms of talented construction. However, in the middle of it all, rising above these single-story living quarters, is a tower. A tall tower rivaling the mountains adjacent that seems to be just as unsteady and clumsily put together as any of the other houses surrounding it. Strips of wood again. This one seems to have a little more expense in what it was constructed in. You see some pieces of masonry perhaps stolen from the town of Iorst. Some planks that have been sawn cut, though maybe weathered with age. But this tower rises kind of unsteadily and crookedly into the air before ending in a plateau at the top.
I would like to wait at the forest's edge
for
my friends to catch up.
Okay. Adelhard and Judel, you see not too far ahead, you also track the changing of the ground into this coarse stone, and you see the huddled kind of hidden mass of Tontal in some bushes off the trail.
Hey guys, see that over there?
Yeah. That's something.
It's a big fucking tower. You think that's where the big guy is?
Well, it would be logical to assume that.
I bet he's actually in like one of the little huts. It'd be funny. It'd be ironic. It's where his queen lives, probably. Do kobolds have queens?
I have no idea.
Hey.
I thought they were a children's tale until several hours ago.
Maybe we should walkie-talkie Rocky. Oh, shit. That was in character voice. Maybe we should use the talk stone and go and talk to Duomo, let him know that we found the next page.
I suppose. Duomo.
How far from the edge of the forest are you guys currently?
That's a great question. I don't know, Tonsil. How far away did
We're
you
literally
stop?
on the edge of the
forest. Similar to the hacky sack that you received from that wonderful jester. What a great character.
The riddle master.
Master. What a great character. A something in similarity to the hacky sack, though a little bit larger, comes flying towards you guys and lands in the bush next to you.
Can we track where it came from?
Yes, you can. You see that there is a few little homes near the edge of the forest, and there are, short for short for kobolds, a couple of those playing outside, and one running towards where that thing landed next to you.
Dive into the bushes. Dive into the fucking bushes. Get to the fucking ground. Those are kobold babies.
I'm jumping into the tree.
I'm following it.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so you two, Judel and Elhard, are managed to just scrabble away quickly in the brush. Mister, I'm gonna jump into the tree.
What?
He's good at climbing.
Roll your climbing.
I'm not gonna fail. Fuck off.
Fucking miss.
I got a 7, so yes,
Okay.
I pass.
However, you do leap up through the underbrush. You have to stand up in your bushes to then start climbing. You see that this clumsy small kobold stops in its tracks in front of the bushes, kind of scanning the area, a little confused.
In the tree in which I am perched, how close is he? And how close are the closer
You're
houses?
not even more than 10 feet off the ground, and then this tree's right on the edge, so this kobold, you do some, triangular trigonometry shit.
Some Pythagoras.
That's right. You couldn't say this kobold's more than 15 feet away. And then the grouping, which out of your elevation you can get a better view. There are about 3 of these small, diminutive, obviously go out, it's a child kobold. There's about 3 of them playing there still. And then there is one kobold sitting in a tiny chair. It's comical because these are small creatures. Everything is just miniature and it's adorable, you find. But sitting in a diminutive rocking chair, watching these children.
I want to wait for the smaller one to get closer. I mean, the closer one.
Yes, the one in front.
I want to try and plunge attack this bitch.
What?
What?
So
Excuse
you see
me?
that this tiny kobold with its arms outstretched, kind of waddling towards the edge, perks up, makes a little squeak as it sees its ball in the bushes, and begins to kind of waddle towards it. This ball landed basically at the trunk of this tree. So at the end, I suppose the furthest of its trip, the kobold will be directly beneath you. And shortly after realizing this, the kobold does waddle through the bushes, trying to kind of push through it, because though these are tall enough for you guys to hide in, the kobold is almost, completely gone, can hardly even see over the top of the bush before it stumbles upon its ball and reaches to reclaim it.
I mean, I'm gonna fucking talon hand perched and dueling sword
Yeah,
in the other.
yeah.
I want to plunge attack this fucking.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, this is a surprise attack.
This
So,
is
On a child.
On a
and because you
child.
are attacking first, you will not have to roll any, initiative. Just roll your d20 to attempt to strike this baby kobold.
what's going through his head, guys. He's depressed. He needs to get out his anger. 16.
So I'll let you describe. Would you like to attack with your talon or your sword?
I want to have my sword at the ready, but I want to be leading with my
Strike with talon.
strike with my talon heads
Okay.
around its skull the best I can.
I'm going to need you to roll. Just roll a dexterity check.
Pass.
Okay. So you two. I'm pointing now at Judel and Adelhard, who are watching further back in the bushes as Tonto
Watching in
scrambled up a
horror
tree.
as
You see Tonto with kind of further control over his talon claw, kind of, outstretch the fingers. Birds can't sheathe their claws, so I suppose they're already at the ready. But kind of in a striking position, he plunges out of the tree, outstretching his talon hand, and before making contact with anything, he plucks 3 of his outstretched claws into the soft skull of this kobold creature, stab, 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 and rolls into the bushes, holding on to this body inside, in a tuck and roll. And would you like to roll towards them?
Yes.
Okay. And he somersaults through the bushes moderately silently, nothing more than, say, an animal like a deer or a raccoon, and he somersaults towards you two further back in the forest.
Did I kill it?
When you reach them, you roll and then you sit on your butt and just, open up your armadillo shell, and you've got this.
How big is this thing? Like
standard kobold is 3 feet.
Yes. So
this is a child, so you'd say a foot point 2.
I killed a big lizard.
Essentially, but he's got 3 of his talon claws embedded in the skull of this kobold child, which he holds onto proudly. Its eyes are rolled into the back of its head, and blood is dripping down from each one of the 3. If you'd like to challenge your constitution, yeah. Or if you can declare, you just throw up.
Yeah, I'll challenge my constitution. Ooh.
Yeah, he failed his constitution. No, he passed.
I passed.
Okay,
I passed.
so if you'd like, you can keep your lunch down.
I keep my lunch down, but what the fuck?
The kobold's body.
What the fuck did you do?
It's okay.
The kobold's body is hanging limp like a puppet.
What the hell?
Drop it! Drop it now!
Shit.
Drop it now!
What the fuck was that about? I was a fucking kid.
Drop it!
Oh my
God!
What the hell is wrong with you, you fucking piece of shit?
That is so wrong. And so many
Is
levels.
this helping his depression?
Yeah.
You gotta ask him.
Tontal's smile slowly goes away.
Why did you do that?
I slowly move.
You 3 hear in kobold tongue, a creaky old voice calling from the edge of the forest.
It's like fucking grandpa or something.
Don't worry, they'll come to us and we'll kill all of them.
It sounds. Everyone roll a wisdom check.
This is gonna decide if
Oh,
I
God.
don't associate myself with Tontal anymore. If I pass.
You rolled a 19, I rolled a 20.
Wait.
Wow.
Okay, I got a 15. My wisdom is 13.
Oh, God,
So okay,
Nobody.
so you
we're all
guys.
freaking the fuck
So we're all
out.
gonna continue being friends with Tontal.
That was not what the check was for, but you guys do not sense anything amiss. I mean, aside from the obvious.
Other than the child murder.
It's a goal.
Holy sh! We've clearly seen that they are capable of just, playing and living a normal life like any, sentient creature.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
really making me feel bad.
This is
Everything
fucking
leading up to this was meant
terrible.
to make you feel bad about that.
When he was first describing it, it didn't click in my mind that they were kids. I just thought that it was just
they're
a
just,
bunch
they're
of
just the
kobold.
fucking runts.
I just thought
let's pick on the runts. That's so much better.
I
No,
didn't
they're-
even hear that they were runts. I have fucking selective hearing. I thought they were just roughhousing around. And
Kicking a ball around though?
yeah, just
So
normal
they-
kobolds.
So when he said
So, I still think
it
it's wrong to
waddles
just-
over.
I think.
Yeah, but then I had already made up my mind.
Well, I commend you for sticking to your decision.
I don't.
It's so you didn't think it was the kids playing hacky sack. You thought it was adults playing soccer,
Yeah.
and therefore you should just murder him for no reason.
They tried to kill us, not the kids, but the kobolds. Oh, God.
Yeah, the whole raiding
The ones
party.
we killed tried to kill us.
Okay, jump back into Fantasyland. The
This is a
elderly
fantasy
kobold
story.
voice you heard earlier has gone away, and in its place you hear the sounds of several kobolds, seemingly younger, and the clinking of metal.
Quick, get into the tree.
You need to drop it right now. We need to get away from this thing.
I've already pulled it off my talons and flopped it on the ground.
I've stopped talking.
Yeah, we need to vacate the area. I'm gonna just
There's a small force of kobolds now making their way through the tall underbrush towards your location. They have heard your talking, your screaming, essentially. Your very loud and forceful conversation.
I mean, I guess if they're running, I'm running.
Okay.
yeah, you're just gonna.
Yes, I dropped the kid. That happened.
Okay, just making sure. Not flattered.
I think it's even worse if you fucking took it out with the client. You're fucking disfigured.
It'd be funny if we took the kid and they just couldn't find it.
It's up to you.
I've already
I'm trying
dropped
to think
it.
of which one would have
Okay.
been better. You know, like to
If they
see
find-
the mutilated body, or just like see blood and just that the kid be gone.
Is there anywhere you guys would like to run? Or just away? You guys are currently situated north above the trail and east of Iorst.
So where are we, like, as far as, like, the forest edge, like, where are we in comparison to the Kobold Town?
You retreated originally about 15, 20 feet back away from the edge of
Yeah,
the
so
Kobold Town.
I want to try and, like, run, like, so that we're not getting, like, further away.
So rather than retreating, you're going to try and flank the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just following it. I'm following.
Okay. And Taunton.
I will follow suit.
Okay. East or west?
West.
Okay. Let me draw real quick a little organization on this notepad so we have a better idea. Okay, so in this kind of like quick 2-second map, you guys can get a good idea of the general idea of how this little kobold, civilization is organized with the two mountains. Then in the fall of the trough of the mountains is a tower that rises, and then originating from that tower are all these ramshackle homes. You see the edge of the forest, or rather where the forest the tree line goes out and it's just bushes, and then it turns into the gravel and all the stone. The trail running from the south, and then the X marking the crimes against humanity, or rather, kobolds.
So we're heading west. Will we go around the entire mountain?
I mean, it is possible.
I mean, good guys are we?
I'm not a good guy.
Just trying to find these pages help anybody. Just feel like self-preservation.
It is. Yeah.
True chaotic neutral. To go west, you guys are going to have to cross that trail again.
Okay, yeah, so we should probably go east.
I mean, which way did you start heading first?
I mean, I was thinking that we were on the west side of the trail.
Yeah, I think so. Like with this new information, you can make a better decision.
Yeah, so let's go east.
Okay.
East is a better decision.
East.
West.
You guys will now scramble east. If you want to draw your proposed line of travel on there, that'd be super.
Mr. I'm leading the pack.
But as you're scrambling, flanking the town to the east, that little group of kobold, you catch kind of a few glimpses of them. Their spears poking out. You can tell this would be. You guys will scramble it east. You catch a few. You definitely hear the shouting of the guards after you've traveled maybe 50 feet. Intuition tells you they've discovered now this corpse with holes in its head, looking like a bowling ball.
Oh God.
Hour 5. Tonsil kills a child.
This is the dark turn of the podcast. Is when the show gets serious. Tonsil is now depressed and murdering kids. Everything's falling apart. Everybody hates each other. I'm talking about the characters.
Yeah, I have characters. Yeah.
The town guard grouping has returned back into the town. One of them is holding the corpse of this child.
Crying?
Yeah, he looks pretty distraught, but men don't cry, so.
Ooh, that's kind of toxic.
And screaming in the kobold tongue as he walks towards the elderly kobold in the rocking chair. And they all look very distraught. You hear cries of anger and sadness as you are rounding now. The mountain is coming up. If you continue this way, your view of the kobold location will be limited.
We should stop. So are they following us still?
No, they have retreated back to their location.
Yeah,
and
we should stop.
kind of crying now. They're just kind of mourning. Some of the guard have run deeper in towards the center of their town, and others are attending to the old person.
Quick, let's get them while they're down.
No, we shouldn't do that.
This is up to you guys now.
I'm so lost. I'm so
What were we gonna do? How are we gonna approach
Sneak
it?
in?
sneak in, not kill the children,
It's like gravel, though. They're gonna hear us. Like so
not
clear.
kill the children.
Well,
like we could
about
scare the children off.
Hey, in his defense,
He could be
the kid got close enough to murder.
It's all he was asking for it.
True colors.
I'll blame it on the cursed glove. It's giving me like predator.
Don't make us roll charisma checks.
Yeah, I'd say. If you say that to them, say it in your character voice.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna blame it. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Not that much.
You get away with it.
I mean, I just said it jokingly now, so Talental wouldn't be thinking that. Talental's like, "Hey, I murdered a child."
But you guys are now
like,
at the base of this mountain. This is all the backs of little lean-tos you see. It is, the sun is beginning to climb up in the sky. And you just hear a lot of dismay and anger going around the town. You see, kind of through cracks in construction and gaps in the housing, the same kind of geared up kobolds that you saw earlier, but in a larger number, and they seem to be rallying at the South Trail.
Guys, it looks like they're rallying at the South Trail. Maybe we should flank around to the north.
How wide is this mountain?
I'd say it's more of a large hill than anything, honestly. If you ask a scientist, one might say it's a mountain, the other might say it's a hill. It's a point of argument. For
About how long would it take to circumnavigate this mountain?
Not very long at all.
Okay.
But again, through these little through the grapevine, you see the kobolds. One of the ones, he's got a little better armor than the others. Have the corpse of the child kobold, and he kind of hoists it over his head and screaming the passions to this now large accumulated group of armor and
Started a
weapon
fucking revolution.
kobolds.
That's the sound it makes.
I mean, yeah, more or less.
The language is just different length tones of just
He seems, he chants a bit, and then the entire crowd roars with him, and he chants a bit. You see the kobold with the paper hat approach the one hoisting the dead child's body, pat him on the back, cheer with them, clasp his hand over his chest once, and then turn around and head back towards the tower.
So we need to get into the tower.
When he does that, the larger group gives a final rallying cry, and then all begin to swarm down the south path.
I think we need to get away from the south path.
I don't think we're away from
We
the
are
south
getting
path.
away from the south
I
path.
think we need to continue.
Unlike the retreat from the town they did earlier, which was kind of lazy-do, this one is full of emotion as they're nearly running breakneck speeds back to the town of Iorx.
It's their problem.
We just screwed over Iorst.
It doesn't matter. I'm not from there. Raymore can defend himself. They got Nyquist.
They got NyQuil. They got boards.
The paper hat kobold vanishes into the shanties.
Guys, I think Tontal just started a fucking war.
Tonto, why did you do this?
Guys, I mean, I didn't know it would cause this. I mean, at least we vacated the biggest worries. Now, if we needed to go get the page, it won't be that bad. Or at least as bad as it would have been. So technically, I did a good thing.
Whatever. It's not worth it. Let's just get this stupid page.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna.
So what's the plan,
I
guys?
guess we're gonna could we climb up the mountain and go down it, and that would bring us right next to the tower.
Snowboard down it and then jump in through to the tower.
Yes, you could do that.
Yeah, I think we. Do you think we should go up the mountain, and then go and then go around and then go down it, so that we're right next to the tower?
I think that'd be a good idea.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's got our mountaineering pants on.
Is there any order of travel, or you guys are kind of all mans for themselves?
Yeah, he's kind of old man's for himself.
Hour 5. Skip this one.
Hour
Thank you
5.
for listening.
Hour 5. This one is not just meh, but actually actively horrible. This is the one where child murder happens.
This is the one where child murder happens.
Goodbye, everybody. See you in hour 6.